Hey there, how's it going? I'm gonna play a little bit more Minecraft again. I know I've had to stop the previous two streams kind of abruptly. It might be similar again today, um, but it's alright. I'm gonna finish up making that little farm and stuff. I did grab some more wood earlier today, and then yeah, just grabbed some more wood mainly because I knew I needed it to make all these fences and such. Right. There we go. Now we have a stack and 64. It's 104, which gets us 4 layers plus 4 extra, which isn't bad. Yeah, so we'll get 4 total layers. I think that's almost enough. I should have looked back at the other one. I'm actually going to pull up the yesterday's stream on my phone really quick so I can see how many layers the test farm that I built was supposed to be. I'm just trying to see how many layers this is on my phone really quick so that way I don't misbuild it. Technically I could go with more layers, but it's fine. I believe there's 5 layers in the crop farm. Yep, okay, it's 5 layers. Cool. I will do that then. Okay, so we'll need a little bit more. We'll need 125 total things. Let's see. Okay, I'm gonna put some more of this in here. So we need, yeah, we'll need 5 layers worth, so I'll need 125 fences. Anyway, yeah, so we'll need to make 125 fences, and currently we have 104, so technically we need 20 more. Let's see. Okay, that is 118. See, that's, yeah, it's 118. And so we'll need a little bit more still. It's 7 more fences. Alright, that should be enough. It's 126, so we got that one extra, which is fine. And then that appears to be good. I think we're all ready to go there. Let's see. Anything else that I need to build it with? I've got a decent amount of cobblestone, but I might need to bring more just in case. So I might as well. I can put this bread in here and then grab another stack. Set this wood aside and grab another stack just in case. Oh, I'm gonna need a lot of dirt actually. I'm gonna need 2 stacks of dirt. Okay, that'll work. Cool. Okay, so what I'd like to do is I'd like to place it kind of in a spot. Hold on. Let's see. If we put it like right here, then I can always check on how the crop is doing. Okay. Let's see. Then we went 5 layers in total, so let me kind of mark this out. I want to maybe take a little off the. Kind of weird to build it out here because there isn't any like super flat ground. Or I might build it on this side actually, just closer to the water, because it's kind of flat right here and then it can go downwards. So that'd be neat. So let's see. Okay. Then, or you know, let's start from the lowest layer and then build up from there, so we have our full layers. Okay, and I'll grab this. Okay. Okay, let's see, what am I doing here? I'm actually going to set my crafting table down so I can pick up some dirt. And then we're going to place in our fences. Okay, I'm gonna grab that, and then we're gonna grab, let's see. Oops. Let's see, we're actually going to mine this and then replace it with dirt just for this bottom layer, because it doesn't matter too much. Yep. Oh, it is time to run back up. It's getting dark. But yeah, this is just going to be nice time to chill and stuff, and then I'm gonna have to go and pick up more groceries later today. I had to pick up some this morning, and then but I'll have to go and get some more too. But that's fine. Yeah. Oh, there's an egg. You never see those, like at all. You know what, I'll just eat this really quick. Hold on. There we go. Okay. Anyway, let's continue with our little journey here. Let's see. Okay. And there we go. And that should stay all hydrated and such. And when I walk on it, because it actually thinks I'm walking on fences, it's all good. It's great. Now for the next layer. This is... Okay. Let's see. There we go. And then, actually I have to... let's see, I'm going to throw this for a second. And make a thing. And then throw some dirt and grab the net. Alright. Oh, this is great, so I can jump on this and it won't trample it either. That's great. Okay. Anyway, let me continue. Alright. That was weird. Interesting. Yep, okay. Got that layer, and then I can... Yep. Hold on. Yep.
Here's this.
Anyway, sorry about that. I'm back. Hold on. There we go. Okay. Anyway, I do that for a second. Yeah. I'm back, and let's continue with this. Today's been an alright day. I think after this stream I'm gonna have to go and work on some school stuff. And I'll have to get more groceries and then work on school stuff. But that's alright. Overall, it was a nice little relaxing weekend. I needed it. Been super tired this week. Been very busy. It's very busy next few weeks until Christmas break, unfortunately, with finals and my ACT and stuff. Hold on. But I'm okay with that. It's alright. It is what it is. Can't do much about it. Just kind of working to the best of my ability to get everything done. Yeah, it is tricky, but it's alright. So I think I've got next weekend, and 6 days from now, I have my ACT to take on the 10th, and then so I've got ACT, and then I've got like my AP government projects that I have to work on. I have to finish this one tonight, and then hopefully the one that he gives us on Tuesday isn't too bad. He told me a little bit about it, and it doesn't seem like it could be that bad, but we'll see. Then let me think for a second. My brain stopped working. Yeah, so hopefully that's not too bad, and I can get that worked out. And then I've got finals after this next week. Because this week I've got my just like pre-final stuff, and then the ACT at the end of the week, and some projects. And then next week is more finals at the end of the week, and then the week after that I only go to school for 2 days to finish off finals. So not too terrible or anything. Thankfully, a lot of my teachers are pretty cool, and my finals aren't insane, which is nice. That makes my life a lot easier. Still got a lot of stuff to do with robotics programming and things, because I've been super busy with that. Just because we got bigger stuff coming up, but thankfully I'll have a good amount of time just as a buffer time, because I don't have a competition until January 11th, so we got a good time. We gotta go a whole month to work on stuff, and I'm getting pretty far into it, thankfully. Ran into some issues that slowed things down, but I've got enough time of headroom and stuff, which helps a lot. So that's not too terrible or anything. I'm getting there. It just takes time. But then once that stuff's done, and I finally get my Christmas break, and it's a nice long Christmas break, and I can just relax and then not have to worry about too much. When I come back, it will be kind of chill for a little while. It's not bad, and I get the Christmas break all the way till like January 4th or something. Like, yeah, I go back to school the January 4th, that's pretty nice. Personally, I think that's nice. But yeah, so that's kind of just a nice thing. Hopefully I can get everything done, and I hope my ACT goes well. I think it will. It's just, it's hard. I'm gonna place these fences down, and then we have to go to sleep. This is gonna be night very fast. There we go. I think, but yeah, so like you got that. It's like not insanely difficult. It is just challenging, and it takes forever. It's like 4 hours long, and I have to go to the school on a Saturday at 8 o'clock in the morning. But once it's done, and I don't have to. I'm gonna probably take it again in April, so that way, because there's if you take it again, they'll just take your best score out of what you get, and you can, if I get a free opportunity to take it again in April, which is to be expected, that's nice. I mean, if I am able to do better on it, then they'll take that score. If I didn't do as good on it in the April one, they'll just take my first score. I've been averaging in like the 30s and 32 range, which is really good. Still gotta hopefully do that for that day, and on that day I have to make sure that I am like, hold on, I'm gonna do something really quick here. That I need to make sure that I'm super well rested, and also have like a really good breakfast and everything to make sure that I'm like completely ready for the day. And then that'll be super important to do. But then if I can do that, that'd be good, and that'd help me perform a lot better overall, which is great. Yeah. And then I'm just really looking forward to break, so that way I can just chill out for a long time. This Thanksgiving break was really nice, and it's already approaching winter break again, and that's pretty cool. I'm just really looking forward to it, and just finally being able to like relax for a good length of time, which is great. There we go. I think. This Christmas time's coming up. My birthday's tomorrow, so that's pretty cool. Looking forward to that. Just gotta get to have a nice fun time. That'll be just fun. But yeah, so that'll be a good, fun, wacky time, you know. Okay. Yeah, I'm not gonna do anything for my birthday, most likely. I think I'll be cooking dinner. I'm gonna make some like fried chicken sandwiches, which sound pretty good. So that'll be nice. And then, yeah, this coming week shouldn't be too hard for the most part. I think as long as I can get my AP government projects done, I think he's only giving us one more, which is great. If so, then that'll make things pretty chill. And that'll be nice. And but I think he's gonna go a little bit easier on us for this coming week, for the most part, hopefully. Because he did tell me about the project that he said he was going to do and give us. And it doesn't seem like it's like too insane. It's just like I have to write a bill, and we might discuss it in class, but it's like not super long or anything. It's kind of just whatever to count as our so that we have something to count as our final. And then I think I have to take a state test for that class, but the state tests for that class are super easy because they're only like 2 questions, sometimes like 4. I think it's like an average of 4 questions for those, and they're really not that hard. And so he'll take that, and then our little assignment as our final. I just need to get this fucking article 1 completed because it's like just long. So I just have to read a long ass article. It's kind of boring, but it's fine. The reason why I cover up the water for this is because when the way water works is it tends to try to flow to other water sources. Actually, do that, then do this. So it tries to flow into other water. So basically, it would go down, and then it would try to flow to this rather than continuing to go down further, which was not what we want. Like only the middle layer would try to like go down all the way, and so covering this up just makes sure that I don't have to deal with that. But yeah, that's cool. Now this needs to be like hold on. Do it like this, and then like that, and then we can place our pistons facing down. Here, we're gonna have to do this kind of weird. Hold on. I think we can reach that. Yeah. There's gonna be some weird shenanigans with the redstone in this. I don't remember how well redstone completely functions with this version, but we'll find out together. Let me think. I think in theory we could just put redstone dust on the top of this, and that might work. And that just might do it, but we can find out right now. Oh, that works. There we go. Okay. I can just leave that like that then. And then I can place some cobblestone going down here against these stairs. And then I can just run the line of redstone down this way. Like that, and then we can put the lever there, and that powers all of them. Cool. Okay, that works. I could just fill in this little area here, because it's fine. Whatever. There we go. And then I'll place my water in there and then cover it up. Yeah, and then I'll also put my torches along the thing. Turn those on. Get some water. Oops, I kind of forgot to do that first. Let's see. Oh yeah, here we're gonna have to grab out of this one here. There we go. And there we go. And there we go, just like that. And in theory, if we flip the lever and it goes all the way down. Look at that. Excellent. Goes perfectly all the way down to the end, and then when I flip this lever again, that stops, and then goes all the way back. Great. Okay. And it'll be a while before we have all the seeds necessary to even do this. Hold on. I'm going to make some more torches because I'm going to need them. Let's make a stack really quick. Okay. Oh yeah, we're going to have to put some like torches here and there on this stuff to make sure that we don't have any mob spawns and stuff like that. I'm just going to put one at the end of every end like this on each one. Starting from there, and then we can just put one at the end of each of these. Like that, and then we're all good. In theory. There we go. Shouldn't be too bad. Looks like it's lit up enough. You know? Cool. And now we can punch grass, because I only have like 3 seeds. I'm gonna plant those now actually, because so we have something growing. Yeah, the only thing kind of sucks. One of the things that kind of sucks about this version is the torches are so like dim, but that's all right. That should be good. and then all of our stuff will wash down to that, and then we can pick it up, which is cool. And it's turning nighttime now, which is even better. And all of our trees have been growing, which is also really cool. There is no breeding and like animal breeding in this, so we can't actually like. So like whenever we see animals in the wild, we kind of just have to kill them because we won't be able to like farm them necessarily, like in later versions of the game. If we, only we, I mean, we kill them if we need the resources and stuff, right? But yeah, I think yeah, I have one fence and one dirt left over. I'll just leave this fence here for now. That can sit with our one wood block. I'm gonna put this egg in here. I'm gonna make a diamond pickaxe actually, and a flint and steel because I haven't made one of those for some reason. Oops. And also grab the seeds. Oh, I'm gonna set up some sugar cane by the water as well. I think I'm gonna use bone meal on the crops so that way I can get more seeds and stuff. Make like half of our bone meal. And then I'm gonna make a diamond pickaxe. That's cool. I think, did we get the diamonds achievement, or are we not far enough in the thing for that? Or is that even an achievement in this version or not? That's actually really hard to do. Travel at least 1,000. Oh, that's 1 kilometer, which is 1,000 blocks by rail. It's actually a really hard fucking achievement. Shit. Okay, so we need to bake bread and make eggs, and then this is a saddle. We don't have any saddle yet. I'm surprised there's no more mining achievements, but I forgot the achievements are a lot more simple in this version. I'm gonna make a flint and steel. There's no shapeless crafting in this, because like in normal versions you could put like flint here and your iron here, and then you could place it in any direction and it would make it. But that doesn't exist yet. We're gonna plant these and then just like rapidly grow them with the bone meal. That way I can get more seeds to actually fill out a decent chunk of the of this area. Got to build relatively quickly. Wait a minute. That's interesting. My stream time has reset itself. Give me one moment, please. That's strange. Let me check my dashboard really quick. Content. Yeah, okay. Interesting. Hold on. Oh no, it's all good. That's strange. Yeah, so we've been streaming for 40 minutes, but my timer reset on my stream software, which is interesting, but it's alright. It's all working still, so that's fine. I just need to make sure like the stream itself didn't cut out, and it did not, so we're all good. We got the full thing. Oh, there's a spider here. Okay, so that means there's one spot that's too dark up here. Probably right here or something, and maybe on top. Whatever, I'll just place it there and be done with it. We got enough torches. Oh, it's also probably kind of dark in here still. No, it's relatively lit up. I'll just place one there because whatever. It's so much harder to tell like how effective the torches are because you can't like see where each individual thing is, but it's whatever. I like how much they spread. Okay, we're gonna take this and we're gonna take some bone meal, and it only requires 1 bone meal to fully grow the thing. And now we have 5 seeds instead of the 3 that we started with, which is great. 5. Cool, we got 10, or doubling our seed count, which is great. I think I'll just use the rest of this as bone meal, so we can get more seeds. This is perfect, we got exactly enough. bone meal in relation to the seeds. That's cool. And we got that last one there. Look at that. And there we go. Now we got a whole bunch of seeds and some wheat. Yeah. And we'll start by planting them up here, because then we get to watch them fly down, which is always really fun. I'm curious to see if they get stuck on anything, then I'll raise the walls up a block, which is okay. But yeah, and we can't end up trampling these in any way, which is why we put the fences there. It makes it sound like we're walking on wood, because the game thinks we're walking on the fence instead of the except for like right there, but then yeah, it's weird, but it's fine. Then we get to, whenever these are grown, we'll be able to do our thing. And I'm gonna plant some sugar cane over by this water over here, so that way we have that growing, and we can harvest it later. Alright, that's cool. And I think, let me see what I got. That is going good. I think I might run down the mine and start mining some obsidian, but I want to bring some water with me, just in case. Yeah, because I'll definitely want to mine some obsidian, and I want to make like a little bridge to another section of those floating, or like cliff overhangs and stuff, and I want to make a bridge to a section, and then put the nether portal there. We don't really have much use for the nether, as I've said in the previous stream, but it's alright. I think it'd still be neat to go to, get some more building blocks and stuff. Okay, let's see, what do I want to grab? I want to grab that, and I'll grab like an extra one just in case. Could get that bread achievement really quick, because I don't think the hay bales don't exist yet. Yeah, so we can just make some bread. Make a couple pieces, I guess. Look at that, now we have the bake bread achievement. Crazy. That's it for that one, and cake is later. Yeah, I don't actually remember the recipe for a cake, but it's fine. We almost have all the achievements that are available at this point in the game, which is kind of funny, but it's whatever. Let me think. I'll just take that. I don't need this on me at the moment. And we'll set those saplings in there. Did I put anything in this? No, okay. Could make another iron pickaxe, so I'm just gonna make another stone run like really quick. Like 2 more stone ones, because why not? Until we can maybe find some more iron on this little mining trip. I'm gonna put this redstone away, as well as like a bunch of this cobble. I'll leave a little bit here and there and stuff. Put that like that, and I'll just leave a stack just in case for like building block purposes. And I'm gonna put a stack of this coal away, so that way I just got some to collect. We'll keep the wood, obviously. I don't know why I keep holding on to the arrows, but I guess if we collect any from skeletons, then sure. Yeah, that's cool. But yeah, let me think. Oh, I'm really excited to get the Steam version of Dwarf Fortress. I'm looking forward to that a lot. That comes out actually the day after my birthday, so I get 2 days from now. And that'll be really cool, because that'll be like a lot more enjoyable to look at compared to normal Dwarf Fortress. which is just like a super detailed game that... Okay. Dwarf Fortress is a super... Oh, there's some slime over here. Dude, I don't think slimes actually drop anything, but I guess we could find out. I guess if we kill enough of them. Yeah, they definitely don't drop anything. Anyway, here, we're gonna do that, and then do the old... Okay. That works as well. We're gonna do this, and then we put the... Okay, that's more right there. Alright then. That's something. There we go. There's just a whole bunch of lava, like, directly underneath this. For whatever reason. Yep. Okay. If I can get a spot where there is not, like, a shit ton of lava, that'd be really cool. We're gonna leave this here, and then I'm gonna try to break a block below. That's gonna be more fucking lava. What layer does this lava stop? I don't know. Okay, maybe down there. Let's see, what I'm going to do instead of that is I'm going to fill this in here, and then I'll break... Where's that? And put the water here, and then mine obsidian. I don't know if it's slower or faster in this version. It's likely very slow, like it is in Java Edition in general, but it's fine. Anyway, Dwarf Fortress is like a super complicated simulation type game, and it's just absurdly detailed, but the game's graphics are really fucking bad. It's been updated for like 20 years now, the free version, and it has just like they've kept it free for 20 years and they keep updating it. It's just this guy and his brother work on it, and it's pretty neat, but it's like a really steep learning curve because there's just so many weird mechanics. But essentially you have a set of dwarves, and then you're trying to do what you can to keep them alive in this new world, and you generate this world, like you can generate how long the world exists for before you set out with your dwarves. So maybe you make the world 500 years old, but now that's 500 years worth of history that's generated. So like it'll procedurally generate like 500 years worth of history, and there's a separate game mode you can play where you can just read all of the history for a specific world that you made, and it's like novels worth of history just for a little simple world. And then you have like all this history and like all this stuff, and then there's like procedurally generated creatures and stuff. So there's like different creatures that exist, and then they all have their own stuff and they do their own things, and every single dwarf has its own thoughts and feelings and like emotions and like a whole health system. It has like their like whole muscular and circulatory and skeletal system is simulated for each dwarf individually. So if a dwarf trips and falls and scrapes one tiny part of his left knee, and then maybe a rock gets stuck in there and it damages the lower underside of the joint bone in his kneecap, then he might have trouble walking effectively, and that might cause him to be depressed because he can't go out and fight stuff or whatever. And but then he also is like just kind of he gets like sad from that, or maybe he's sad because he isn't able to go and like drink beer or whatever because that makes the dwarves happy and things like that. And then or they have like, maybe they get in a relationship and then their partner dies and they become all sad and stuff, and really upset and things like that. Or maybe their pet dies or something like that, because the creatures will exist around the world, like that you might find, and you can designate it to either be killed for food or not killed, and possibly made into a pet by a dwarf if they like being around the animal and things like that. And then if that animal dies, they might get really attached and they get sad, and stuff. So it's like really complicated, and that's just like a whole slew of things. And there's also like other things you have to deal with, and like how the world is, and like the evil parts of the world and things like that. So it's really complicated and really in-depth, but the graphics are horrible because the game requires so much processing power just from the stuff that it simulates. Like, it's just absurd. And so so like the graphics are like tile, like basic like 8-bit, like fucking 2 or 4-bit tiles that are just like one color, and they've got like a tiny little smiley face for the dwarf and stuff like that, just because it's ridiculously processing intensive. And but anyway, for the past couple of years, they've been working on a Steam release, so it's a paid version of the game. Because all they've had is a Patreon that you can choose to support if you feel like it, but the game's always been free to access by anybody. And they were scraping by enough with their Patreon for a little while, but they decided they wanted to make a Steam version, and then they wanted to rework all of the menus and stuff, because the menus are like really fucking bad in the original. They wanted to redo the menus and make things easier, add an actual tutorial and stuff like that, and so that's what they've been working on. And but they also wanted to add an art style to the game, and there is artwork, like you can set, there are mods to add graphics to the game for the original, but they're all right. And this one has just like a built-in tile set, so then every single thing, all of the thousands of creatures that can possibly exist, all of the crazy stuff, all the like different biomes and different types of trees and different things like that, they all have their own artwork for it. And they've been working on that mainly, and then redoing the entire game from scratch, and like updating all the menus and things like that. And then they're going to continuously update the Steam version, and then also the free version as well, so the free version will always still be available. And I'm just looking forward to the Steam version because it revamps so much stuff, and also adds more music to the game and more actual sounds, because the normal game doesn't have any sound except for this one 3-minute long music track that plays forever, and it's really nice actually, but it's the only thing that plays. And so this will add actual sound to the game, which is really cool. And I think I'm gonna get like 20 obsidian. So that's going to be really neat, and I'm just looking forward to that and being able to support them, because I think what they're doing is really cool. I've been keeping up with the game for many years now. I'm not super advanced at it because it's so fucking hard, and I don't have maybe like 3 hours total in the couple of years that I've known about the game. Like I've only played it for a total of 3 hours or so, and I'm very bad. So having that actual tutorial will be pretty helpful. And it's also, the original is really hard to follow along with when you're watching it. But I think with the graphics-related version, it'll be a little bit easier. And I really want to stream that because I think it'll be fun. And I can hunker down this winter break and play it, which is really fun. And that's what I'm looking forward to. But yeah, that'll be really cool to stream. Because that game is what inspired the creation of Minecraft, and pretty much an entire set of like a whole shit ton of games. Like it was like kind of the pioneer of a lot of stuff so long ago, and it was like it was ahead of its time when he first started working on it in fucking 2002, and it's still just absurdly advanced compared to any other game. And unlike a lot of games, like today, a lot of games are based in a way. It's like, oh, here we do things to make the lives of the player easier, because it's like, oh, this is the player's world. The Dwarf Fortress is in a manner where it's like, you are in this world. You're there. This world runs without you, and you're simply a speck of concept within it. And you interact with it in some manners, and that is all that you are to the Dwarf Fortress world, which is very interesting to me. It's a very unique concept, and overall really cool. So yeah, I really look forward to that coming out, and it's only $30, and like they keep the other massive games been free forever, and then this one's only $30 for that, which I think is pretty cool. And so I think I'm willing to purchase that and support it. And then also, I'm looking forward to playing Goat Simulator 3. I'm also going to get that for my birthday or Christmas. And I've done one stream of Goat Simulator 1, and I might stream more of that at a later point, so you get a better feel for it, and then go into Goat Simulator 3. And that'll just be a fun, wacky game to play, just because it's neat and funny and stuff like that. But yeah. It's kind of a fun thing that I wanted to talk about for a bit, and this is why I wanted to do like a nice stream like this for a little while, because it's just chill and relaxing, nothing too crazy or stupid or just me doing dumb bullshit or whatever. Just nice stream of consciousness, and just enjoying some Minecraft. Yeah, so we're just gonna keep on doing some mining while I wait for it to be daytime. So I do some mining, then I'm going to head back up, maybe see if I can get some more iron, maybe, and then make some like iron gear or something, or make some leather gear. I've got enough for that to make some basic leather stuff just to help us out a little bit with defense. But game stuff aside, I'm gonna hope that all goes well. I want to, yeah, so I'm excited for winter break because I can get to finally just chill out for a while. I can actually play guitar some more because I haven't been doing as much of that as I've wanted to. I might get to go to a Christmas party, which will be fun, stuff like that. Finals, for honestly, are really easy at my school, which is nice because I get 4 half days, so we get to leave school at like 10:30, which is just awesome because it gives me more time just to chill out and like relax just before the end of the school year or end of the semester. So it's kind of like an extension, early part of the break, which is really nice. And then my finals are just like, here, show up and do this basic thing, because most of my classes really are not hard at all. And those days we don't have any after school activities, so I don't have to worry about problem solving stuff with robotics, which I'll probably do when I get home on those days. But it's just a nice little break, because robotics can get kind of stressful with me trying to figure out stuff in a timely manner, and some things are challenging to get figured out. I think we're getting there in a basic sense for the most part, which is good. I think it should be daytime now, so I'm gonna run back up. But yeah, so thankfully, like the actual end of the last 4 days of school, because like on the 16th, the 15th and 16th, are my what's it? I think it's the 15th and 16th, right? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, the 15th and 16th, which are Thursday and Friday next week. Those days are 2 half days, and then I go back to school for Monday and Tuesday, the 18th and 19th, and then those are also half days, and then I have my break after that. But since the half days are really chill, it's kind of like a earlier, kind of like my break starts on the partially on like the 15th, which is really cool. It's only like 10 days to work with, and it'll just be a nice overall chill break. Hopefully, I can go and spend time with the person I care about a whole bunch, and that'll be really nice. Maybe I could spend Christmas with them. That'd be pretty cool. And yeah, so things after just a whole lot of stressful stuff for the past couple of months and kind of just been going non-stop, finally get like a good point just to wind things down for a little while, which is kind of great. And the remainder of the school year, it'll get really hard on the actual end of the school year finals, because I'll have to do some bigger tests and stuff, but nothing too insane. Or I should have checked how our crops are doing. I wonder how much they grew overnight. Let's see. They grew a little bit. Some of them are growing. But yeah, so that's fun. The sugarcane definitely grew though, which is great. I want to make like a bridge, so from here, kind of to over there, and then put like the nether portal inside of like out there. But something first I want to do with the stairs here, actually, just to make things look a little nicer, is I want to add some things here like this, and then like 2, 3, so 1, 2, 3, and then on this fourth one we put a block here. 1 second, it's 1, 2, and 3, like that. Okay. Yeah, I just kind of want to add these here because it looks a little bit nicer. I'm starting to, I think chickens can actually take fall damage in this, and that's why we find random feathers on the ground sometimes. Hold on, 1 second. just this I guess to clean things up a little bit. Kind of. I think I might do like this. Yeah, I think it looks a little bit better. And then from here we go with 1, 2, 3, and then that. Yep. Okay. That and there. And then put a torch. And then we go to the side. 1, 2, 3. And then there and there. Whoops. We're just gonna do that. There and there. Cool. I think. But yeah, then add this like here. Oops. Didn't do that right. I want to do it like this. Cool. Anyway, I think that just cleans things up a little bit. Yeah. Anyway, fuck, I need to think. I might get my thoughts in order. I want to work on that bridge and stuff and see how that goes. I think we'll do a simple one. Yeah, I'm not going to go insanely complex with the bridge, to be honest, because I don't really feel like it. I'll do like a 2-wide bridge with some stuff. I think, can we... Actually, I need to find out if we can place torches on top of fences. I don't know if that's a thing yet in this, but we're going to find out now. Let's see. Oh, we can. Nice. That is cool. Okay. I think I want to make like a kind of a just interesting bridge. I'm just going to turn all these into planks because I'll just need it. I think I'll go 2 blocks wide maybe. And then, yeah, and then start from this here. Let's see, we're gonna just do that. Maybe do 4 and then with the, yeah, because we want to have like a railing on it. So I'll have to do 4 blocks like that, which is alright. But it'll be expensive in terms of wood. Hopefully we don't die, that would suck, but we were like right next to our stuff, so it wouldn't really matter. Like a crazy amount. If we do something like this, where we kind of like make it come out a little bit, like that, maybe. I don't know. I need to put an axe in my hotbar. And let me think. Let's see, how many is that? That can be like 1, 2, 3. Okay. For right now, I'm gonna have to get going. That'll be the end of today's little stream. It was nice. I'll have to go and pick up more groceries now. But I hope you enjoyed. I'm glad I wasn't able to end it. It kind of sucks I had to end this one abruptly again. This will be the last stream for probably a few weeks. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed it.